Alright, how we doing, guys? Ready for another wonderful day of Dota. Hopefully better than the last day. I'm going to start the matchmaking now, because we know it's going to take longer than I anticipate anyway. So there's that. Since the last time we played, obviously our last few games, a little while ago, a few days ago, went kind of mixed. Had some wins, had some losses. It was okay, 50-50. We balanced out. We had some toxic players last time, so let's try to avoid that the best we can. Probably not interact so much with the toxicity. Mute quicker. That's generally the kind of thing you should end up expecting. You don't want to be dragged into it with them. So since the last time we did our endeavors, the game has changed a little bit. So it's not a balancing change. It's nothing like that. And I can't show you till we get into game, and I will gladly show you. But the HUD has changed. Before you had to hover on the bottom of your hero's little, HUD on the bottom, like the very bottom of the screen, and it would show you your stat gains, your current stats, some of your range information, stuff like that. So they changed it. They moved it to the side, nearer to your hero portrait. So now a lot more of that information is visible just by looking. You don't need to touch anything. And I'm pretty sure a few things you can still hover over for information, but it's easier. Like, you don't get that issue where you try to check your hero's stats and it scrolls away from you because you're too close to the bottom of the screen if you use, drag to move. Some people don't. So that's a big change. That's really going to make the HUD a lot cleaner. They changed the size of some HUD elements too, so the health and mana bars are bigger, which makes it easier on a glance to see percentage-wise because it's a bigger bar, thus it's easier to notice. A lot of quality of life things. People have been complaining about the HUD for a while now. They also changed the shop back. The shop is now reversed, which side has the shop and which side has the suggestions. And now suggested items are highlighted if you check the grid. So it's a lot easier. It kind of reverted to the old shop. It's a lot easier to see where items are and to buy the appropriate items quickly, just on a glance, because you can have them glowing. A lot of changes, little things like that. Quality of life, I like them. I think they are going back to a time when things were a lot easier to navigate. So I'm happy where we're at. We're kind of at a mixture between pre 7.0 and post 7.0. We're at a good mix between the two. So that's nice. On an unrelated note, for anybody who watches me on Twitch, I have already updated it on my page, but I've changed my schedule. I was doing Sundays and Thursdays, 7 to 10-ish. It's now Sundays and Wednesdays. Be aware of that. If you come try to watch me on Thursday, I'm not going to be there. If you're on YouTube, it really doesn't matter, but I guess my videos will update Wednesday rather than Thursday, since I go and put the videos on directly after I stream. So I guess that's better because it'll be a day earlier for the Wednesday. So just a side note. I can't wait for this game to load so I can show you the HUD, because it's definitely an improvement. It happened about a day and a half ago. I think it's bringing us to a nice clean state that also should attract new players to Dota because it's a lot easier to look at. Being able to see some of that information off to the side, a nice little box, just lets you see feedback. When it was along the bottom before, it was kind of out of the way in a bad way. So I know experienced players didn't care because they can just see it. They know they don't really need to look all the time. But it's easier now to notice there's a box, and if you hover over the box, it tells you additional information than it is to have a bar on the bottom, kind of out of the way. So it's a little bit more accessible to newer players now, I would say. I'm pleased with it. So I'll hover over it as soon as we get into the actual game after picks. And we can all enjoy the new HUD together. I, for one, am happy. Let's hope that this guy actually does load. I will be very displeased. He ditches. I don't like that name. That does not feel like it bodes well. SA noobs. And a connection failure. Well, I'm okay with that. I'll be in high priority now. Shouldn't be long. And I don't mean to prejudge, but I'm not a fan when people have names that are not in English, because usually they don't know English, and I'm trying to get away from playing with people who don't understand my language. And it happens, whatever. As long as I know how to play the game, I'm not too concerned. You do what you can. Is that the same guy? Alrighty, so banning phase. Still not liking the face anti-mage. It's still not something I'm into. So I'll make Cure mid. I'm not necessarily going to play Storm, but I'll probably play someone similar and see what happens who our hero's going to pick. If we already have an escapable hero, Storm's not going to help a lot. Maybe instead I should choose somebody who's more imposing. You don't want to have a lot of mix of people. Oh, okay, Jug is more in your face. That's good. And Coddle really benefits me. Give me that extra mana that I need. I'm already covered over mid, so I don't know what this person thinks they're doing. I'll go jungle then, because I don't want to support, and I know it's gonna end up happening. So instead, maybe if I'm gonna jungle, I should be somebody who's relevant quicker. I could try Legion Commander, because that seems to always work. Strong against Pudge, and right now just good in the meta. Not so good against Wind Ranger, but if I cast before she wind runs, it's not a problem. I don't know about picking early though. Legion can be countered. If I see like a, you know, Pugna pick or an Invoker pick, that's an issue because he can just Tornado me. Duel will just run out of its time. Pugna ghosting them, not cool for me. Or somebody who's just strong, like against duels. I like the Faces Void pick. I am melee, which is a problem, but the good thing about that is that if I catch him first, he can't time walk out of it. You can only time walk of these, not dueled, not silenced. We don't have a lot of supports. Coddle's a support, so he should be okay. We have a Chen off lane. That shouldn't be too bad. I like the picks so far. I feel comfortable picking Legion now. I don't usually Legion jungle, so I'm actually not sure exactly how I should build it. But I'm sure I'll figure it out. Not really having a lot of options in any of the Iron Talon, so I'll figure it out. I know it can be rough to Legion jungle early, especially with the new jungle camps, but I'll make it work. So Omni Knight's an issue when he ults. That's why I'm going to do Omni before he ults. Simple stuff. We're all physical anyway, so we'll just not. As soon as he ults, we're out. Weaver's gonna Scoochie out. Jug's gonna try to Blade Fury out. I didn't think of the word, and I'm just not gonna initiate. I won't blink in. BA seems a little greedy though. We need a little bit of an early game. I don't really know what I'm trying to suggest at this point, but I support that because DK will survive just fine, so it won't be as big of an issue. And Viper comes online a lot faster, so Viper already matters. You know, Viper's doing stuff; it's already a thing. Axe is perfect because call. Like I said, he'll go mid and then ping over the wrong lane. I don't really know what's happening right now, but that's okay. We're all communicating. I'm happy. Can't have a bad game if everybody's communicating, right? So strategy time. Making sure. Okay, cool. And we do have a mischance actually with the Coddle. I like that because it's really bad. It hurts Faces Void a lot, and it hurts Gyrocopter a lot, and Wind Ranger a lot. A lot of nice things. Wind Ranger will end up just buying an MKB. That's just that's something that's going to happen. So I'm going to tell my team not to buy butterflies because she's going to buy one. As everything loads up. Hello, friends. How are we doing today? Weaver and Juggernaut. I would avoid buying a Butterfly, just because of Coddle Blind. I'm sure that Wind Ranger is going to build an MKB at least, so it's just kind of inefficient to have a Butterfly. Just fair warning. I love it. All right, so the HUD, as I discussed. So they move this stuff all right here. It used to be on the bottom. So it's all right here next to your hero portrait, which is still out of the way. It kind of overdoes your HUD here, but that's fine. It still has the same menu. I can't point at it because obviously it disappeared. But it still has the same general menu for your stat gains. But this way you can already see how much you have in each stat, your armor, your move speed, and your attack. It listed your attack speed before, and honestly, I just don't think that was very helpful. Attack speed matters, but the specific number isn't as important, you know? Like your damage matters. That gives you a quick conceptualization of what's going to happen when you attack. And I liked that. But it's not so important to have some of the other stuff going on. They also changed it so that you can have hotkeys for your talent tree and stuff. So if you click the talent tree, which I think is space to activate your talent tree, and then you click 1 or 2, or control 1 and control 2, something like that. It makes it a lot easier to be able to use hotkeys if you're that kind of person who doesn't like to click ever. Which, you know, hey, to each his own. I'm not a big fan of it. I like to click, but I understand the efficiency in that. I'm probably going to want to bring a Basilius because it's going to help me early. Where's the best place I won't block one of my camps? I'm going to go for this camp first because it's a medium camp. A small camp I can just save. No big deal. And we begin. I already know what I was going to take. I don't know why I didn't take it earlier, but hey, it is what it is. Who's faster, me or her? Me. I was very good. I am so happy she walked over here like an idiot. That was big. You cannot imagine how much easier that's going to make this. I just got a free level. I barely took any damage from her because she's stupid. That's going to change the whole game right from the start. I am bringing Basilius already coming in right now, which gives me extra armor, mana regen, pretty much everything I could ever want in my life is now mine. I think actually upgrading my lifesteal first can be a little bit more important. I don't have the mana to sustain casting this as much anyway, so having a little bit of longevity outside of that is probably a bigger deal. Because increasing the level decreases the cooldown and increases the amount of lifesteal you get on the attack. It's not like, you know, essential. You could do either way. A lot of people would do press attack first, but I'm just not going to be casting for a while. I can see my mana is suffering, so it's not going to come up as soon. Like right now, I'm benefiting from all this lifesteal. Especially with these little creeps. They really help. Finding Mud Golems as Legion is like the best thing ever, because they do almost no damage to you. They attack for 9, and they have to be little. And you get tons of lifesteal. Onto the medium camp again. Get faster gold. Oh, it's Mud Golems. This is beautiful. So this is going to be a good way to regenerate my mana, because I don't have to bother using press the attack here. By the time I do use it, it'll be level 2 anyway, so I'll be back to being in the balance between these two. No reason to level up overwhelming odds. It's not very good early. And since I leveled up, I get that nice 2.6 damage, some health, like 40. Technically it's 50, but, you know, whatever. It depends if it puts it over a full strength point or not. Then it would be 60. The more damage you do, the more your lifesteal on those passive, that passive proc. They don't do very much either. 19. Thank you, good friends. I probably just saved that guy's life. It's always nice to help out people when you can. Obviously, him dying to Gyrocopter doesn't help me any, because then, you know, Gyrocopter will just be stronger, and I definitely don't want that. Always make sure to be courteous. I'll level press the attack, because soon enough I'm going to be fighting. By the time I get that first level of duel, I want to have my 3 press the attacks. Because that extra 25 attack speed, 10 regen, it matters. It all adds up in the end. Need to get my boots soon. I'll be honest, I'd go for the small camp, but by the time I get there, the medium camp will have spawned. I might as well take the medium camp. Fortunately, this has one less small centaur. Centaur Corsair. Makes this a little bit easier to take. And I'm not really struggling right now, but I'm trying to save every single bit of HP I can, because I'm going to be dueling very soon. I've actually been irresponsible. I have no idea who's in this lane besides Gyrocopter. I don't know who the support is. I can see Basis Void down bottom. Alright, get a TP, get my boots. Because of the high armor, I'm going to have to use press the attack anyway. Might as well use it early rather than late. I'm sad. If I just had a little bit more XP, that would be easy kill. Easy kill, end of Gyrocopter as we know him, but, you know. Now we have my boots and duel. I want to go closer to see if I can find the Gyrocopter, but unlikely it's going to go that way. I have some stuff. I'm just going to focus on getting my Blink Dagger. Let's see if he'd succeed on his hook or not. If he's gonna hang around, I'm gonna walk back over there. I hope I don't waste my time. I can come for the Pudge, but if he just smoked. Watch out. I don't think I'm gonna kill the Pudge, but it's gonna put him down really low. We got a kill first. I'm not happy to have died, but it got Jug some farm, and if Omni didn't show up, we probably would have got the Gyrocopter too. Made them make a lot of rotations. So it wasn't the worst thing in the world, basically. I want to try to get this Void, but it's going to be difficult for me to walk around and get him. But I should. I gotta make this worth it for my team. So they don't expect me back for a tiny bit. Let's hope this isn't Invis Rune, because if it is, then Void's dead. Real Rune's top, guys. Be aware. Void's not holding on to a whole lot. Okay. I cast, but that's cool. Thank you, Clockwork. You're the best. I'll heal you in a second. I'm fine. You can just do it. Alright, I'll come. So, Ahmed's come bottom. I can't stop him. Can't really do much about him at all. I can steal their bounty rune. That's, I guess, profitable. Looks like Caudle died. That's really unfortunate. I have duel up again, so I'm kind of hoping that... Nice job, Clockwork. See, we have the global abilities. Changes things a lot. Get some free farm lane. And I should be careful. Just back up for a bit. I don't want to be too greedy here. I don't have duels coming up, but I don't know what Pudge is doing there, but I got out of his rot range. I'm going to die no matter what. Me living is just not something that's going to happen here, so I'm going to buy a couple TPs. Get rid of my unreliable gold. I mean, there's not much we could do. Yeah, that did not go how I planned. At least I didn't lose the duel. I haven't lost any duels yet. Wind Ranger's kind of catching up on my, my level, which is unfortunate. I have to keep her away from me. She can't be at my level, otherwise I'm gonna have problems. No one's at mid to gain XP and farm, so I will be at mid to gain XP and farm. Is Weaver getting farm? He's 11, so at least he has levels. Is he holding on to money? Yeah, he is. He has one. He's about to finish his Desolator, actually, so that's good. I can see almost all of them, so I'm actually just going to pressure their mid-tower. I'm already here, so I really can't TP for a little bit. This kind of helps put pressure on them to protect their tower. Because right now they're being attacked, they'll get that alert and they might just TP in. Alright, Clock is dead. They're defending this. We have to be careful here, they might be TPing in because we can't see them. There's a Pudge, so they are. Weaver's here, which means I should be here. Getting duels at this point is worth it. It's early game. I'm not really giving much gold. I got more for her than she did for me. I didn't even get the kill, but she was worth more to than I was to them. I guess they had both, so it kind of equals out, but it's worth it. I'm stronger now. Faceless Void is being greedy as always. don't have a TP, which is really unfortunate. I need my Blink Dagger. That would have dueled before. It's very important. My Blink Dagger is super slow right now. And that really hurts. That really hurts your ability to beat Legion Commander. Well, I get 7 strength, which is going to give me a lot of health. It's going to give me 140 health. 7 damage, you know, all that stuff. Good stuff. It'll let me level a lot quicker. I know the XP gain, obviously, itself would be even quicker than that, but I don't really like to take XP gain if I can avoid it, because it ends up being useless. This will just be damage now for me, even in the late game. Alright, a late Blink Dagger, but it's a Blink Dagger all the same. I'm going to get a Blade Mail because I want Wind Ranger and Gyrocopter to kill themselves on me. And that's what's going to happen. Alright, 2 for 1 so far. Jug looks like he's getting away. Alright, I have Blink Dagger, so no reason to get a Deso because we already have one on our team. Just take this free camp, because why not? I like free camps. Not gonna do anything to him, unfortunately. There's no stopping that, unfortunately. Nope. That's probably at me, not clock. If it's a clock, I'll be ready to cast. I'm dead. I tried. They're all rotating and it's a problem. I shouldn't have stayed. I should have left. I was going to help Clockwork, but I knew the missile was probably coming for me, and yet I said it, and yet I still stayed around. That's my bad. That was really dumb. We're feeding kills at this point. I mean, we're winning, but I'm 1-4-4. That's not good. Not a happy place to be. Where can I go that's going to be the most effective for our team? I got a duel, but unfortunately that wasn't going to be enough to save me. A kill and a death is worth it for me. I got my duel, so it was pretty worth it, but not super worth it. The problem was that I'm not super effectual right now. I don't have enough duels to really matter as much. All I'm really here for is, you know, to disable somebody by dueling them, to keep them off other people, and right now it's not really super effective. I should just farm. I need levels so I can get the health. They won't get this void because he's faces voided. Just jump over the bridge. Oh my. That is surprising, actually. I'll be ready to bring you out of the stun when it happens. They're all here, careful. Aw, that's so sad. They're really focusing on me. I know I was the second most out of position there, but like, you know, Omni was out of position and it didn't seem to matter very much. I mean, sorry, Jug. Jug was on Omni. He was out of position. They didn't care. Weaver should be very careful about this. Alright, he knows what he's doing. Well played. This Weaver is saving the game, so that's good. I'm not doing super well. At all. One of those games where we're winning and I'm not doing well, but I'm kind of helping the team, I guess. Oh, my ring should be on too. I do that when I spawn. I'm kind of helping the team. Not greatly, but I'm in the fights, you know? I'm serving the purpose of being our meat shield. I'm just going to push this lane out safely, away from their team. Get some levels, get some farm. Because I really need it. And they're coming my direction, so I have to get up. I don't know if they're going to continue going in my direction, but I can't risk it. Simple as that. I can't TP to that in time. It doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to farm instead. That's a big problem. We're getting some of them, but it's still very bad. Well, I'm just going to farm our ancients here. I bought some dust to help. As soon as I get the courier in a little bit, then I'll use it. Unfortunately, I can't really kill many people on their team solo, which is a problem for a Legion Commander. Omni is really a hard counter to me, and I kind of knew it was going to come, but it doesn't make me any more prepared for it. Oh, come on, I just use my press the attack. Fortunately, I'm self-sufficient in the sense of farming. You can just right-click mindlessly, and it works. Alright, after my blade mail, I'm thinking that I probably need some, you know, regularly effective item. They don't have a lot that I can BKB away from. Technically speaking, Wind Ranger. I can get out of her stun, but eh. Thinking maybe a nice cheap Maelstrom for now. It adds some good damage, some good attack speed. That's kind of what you need at this point in the game when you're behind by efficient items. So I just got my blade mail, which increases my damage anyway. By what, 22? Yeah. 6 armor, some ints. Some good stats. I'm trying to get levels right now. I'm about to get damage as soon as I level up once more. Let's see if I can get this level 25 from the next camp I take. Alright, I have that extra damage now. I'm now actually right-clicking pretty hard. Which is very good. Help Weaver out. Thanks, I'm good. I appreciate it, Jug. They pulled all the stops out for that Jug. Oh, Jesus, he's behind me. I'm dead. I'm not going to save myself here. I'm going to die no matter what. So I'll buy out. I should probably live through it. Sweet deal. So I lived. Did I deserve to live? Not really. But what are you going to do, right? I'm going to sell my Iron Talon. I really don't need it. It's just money in the bank for me right now. I need to get this Maelstrom on the road. Definitely need to get this Maelstrom on the road. I can't afford to not have it. I need to get this... making sure my sound was still good. Come now. What's up? Topping for attacking Weaver is 100% worth it. Especially if I get that off. Just back up, don't bother. So I helped him a lot. I don't think Mjolnir is really the move to go here. Maybe an Assault Cuirass. I don't have one on anybody, right? No. So I'm gonna do that, get myself some stuff. I got a duel off of that, that was good. I managed to get one ranger just at the end. Weaver has a good amount of health, actually. I need to heal Weaver again, because Weaver needs it more than I do. Thanks. I actually might be able to save Fox's life if things go bad. Nope. Apparently the clock the gyrocopter has no desire to go on clock, which is good. I'm gonna grab this real quick before they get the chance to. They can't have that, that's a problem. If Gyro has that, they'll kill somebody guaranteed. Now that I have my Maelstrom, I actually have decent damage, decent attack speed. Level 3 duel now. I haven't given up any duels, so that's at least good. I have died quite a lot, though. Not something to be proud of. Working towards that armor, that'll help me survive. So, protect Caudle here while he's in this position. Now come help Weaver. Of course me, it's always me. I want to give Weaver the ability to do damage. Well, he already does damage, but yeah, more damage. Alright, I'm waiting for this Chrono. Also waiting for Omni. he ulted. He didn't catch Pudge in the ult. It's a big deal. I'm keeping him alive as long as possible. Even with his farm, I can kill him. I got a duel. I got a couple kills. It was a big deal. Getting both Faceless Void and Gyro was a big take. So, that mattered. That was, that was a good fight, guys. Get into my Assault Cuirass. I'll actually get the, well... I'm not sure which I need first. I think I'll get the Hyperstone first. Everybody could always use the attack speed all of the time. Attack speed's just a great thing. Recro. Ouch. I didn't really realize what he was TPing me into. I don't know if he did either. You know, I'm not the one looking to the side of the map because I'm not the one over there, and then he TP'd me in. I even blinked back, but I blinked back into where they were walking from on the other half, so... What are you gonna do? Jug seems like he's getting money, which is good. He's got a Fuse of Blade, he's got a Manta Style. I think he's building a Blade Mail? No, sorry, chat. What is it built into? Battle Fury. Battle Fury. I don't know, I lost myself for a second. He's building a Battle Fury. Which I kinda I feel about. I can do a good amount of them. I can't kill Pudge quick enough because he has ridiculous health. He put a sentry down right here. Can you call me, Cuddle? Watching like that is very important. This is not a time to initiate. They're all right there. He probably should use that afterward, to be honest. That's what I don't want to happen. Camera's a little wonky right now. Wait to see if they do anything from it. Oh, I didn't get to duel anybody. Lame. Yeah, it's backdoor protection, guys. Creeps aren't here. Make sure our creeps stay in their base because it lowers all their backdoor protection. Little things you can do to just, you know, help. They fortify, which is a good sign. Faces avoids being stupid and trying to split push, which is never going to work in this case. I got a duel off of it, so I'm good. We probably shouldn't have been so greedy, but, you know, what are you gonna do, right? Finally finished my, Assault Gears after all this time. Only took forever, you know. We were gonna die for that. But did get a kill with it. Probably isn't gonna be able to do anything. He has no mana. He has 25 though, and I'm sure he took the rot, right? He hasn't chosen yet. Grab all to finish my Assault Cuirass. Wonderful day that it is. I'm gonna actually move this to stash and then drop it. Should have done this a while ago, but in case anybody wants it. It's a nice thing to do. I actually do need to have a TP on me at this point, so I'm going to carry that. And I'm just going to finish my Mjolnir because it's the most slot efficient thing I can do since I already have the Maelstrom. I'm kind of evening out right now. I haven't done a whole lot, but there's been a few fights where I did a lot. And those few fights, you know, they matter. So I'm banking on just carrying through with it. You've been doing work this game, Cuddle. I'm with him, man. I've been sucking dick the whole time, so, you know. It's his. It's rightfully his. Alright. Now I attack super fast. I love that. He's already gonna be able to take this tower out like nothing, but doesn't hurt for me to be there. I now have an attack speed that can support me dueling most of them. I didn't realize he was ending. Well, there you go. So, that game was weird. I definitely was not super effective. It did net me 25 MMR, so I'm happy. I mean, you can tell, well, like, through damage done, where is it? There it is. For 15,000, I'm almost 15,000, is not impressive. I was the lowest damage on the team. That's not good. I was pretty much tied with the Jug, which is shocking, but Jug and Coddle But Weaver went crazy, and Clock did really well too. I did get some good kills though. I killed Gyro twice, which is good considering my low damage. I killed the right people. Like I didn't need to kill Pudge. I got Void twice. He's a hard to kill person. So that's good. That definitely mattered. I don't really count that. I never even used it, so that was bad. I really should have used my dust. Like when I was inside the clock thing, I could have used dust. I didn't. Let's see the graphs here. We started winning the game dramatically right from about 7 minutes, and it got close again near 20, but it was over. The way people were playing. I actually was doing okay in net worth comparative, mostly because their team had such poor net worth. I actually started out really strong. I was farming very well, as you can see, until Weaver took it away from me at about 6 minutes or so, and then started getting kills and started doing everything else. And then I kind of fell down. And is that Clock? No, Gyro. Gyro passed me by, being their hard carry, and I kind of just fell into the mix there, being about 4th place throughout. It was not terrible, actually. I farmed better than I guess I thought I did, which shows that nobody was farming properly, because we all should have had more than that. My player level was very middle of the road. I just really had a slow move. My treads were fast. They were pretty fast considering that I was jungle and I went, the Iron Talon and the Ring of Basilius. I had, good timed treads. But my Blink Dagger was so slow. It should have been at like 10 minutes, from how I was farming. Maybe earlier than that, and it wasn't. I tried to get involved and it didn't work. My Blade Mail was pretty slow, 23 minutes. My Maelstrom was fast after that because we had some good fights, and farm was easy to get. And it was slow to get my Salt Cuirass. Didn't finish it till 36, which is not good. I was about to finish my Mjolnir. I had the money, so at least I had another item at that point. But it was just slow going. It wasn't exactly what I should have been doing. I really should have been doing more for my team. But that's okay. We made it work. Weaver really just carried the game. On his back, just went through it. My net worth was kind of okay. It was on par with theirs. I don't know how that's possible. They must have had big deaths where they lost unreliable gold. I didn't really lose much unreliable gold. I was pretty safe with my gold. Weaver should have had more net worth, all things considered. But it didn't matter. He still did work. But the game turned out okay. I almost turned out positive. I had 80 dual damage, which isn't a lot for how long the game was, but I didn't give any up. As you can see, nobody else had dual damage. That's a big deal, because that's the risk with Legion, is that I'm going to give dual damage to Gyrocopter or Wind Ranger, and that's really going to be a problem. I played it safe. I only did duels where I knew I would win, or that nobody would die. Because sometimes you can choose it for the disable that it is. If I can take the damage, I can stop somebody from casting. So, like, if I stop Pudge from casting, it's going to help out. People in the last game. Nobody. Nope. It's not going to say anything. I'm just going to move. Safe lane. Safe lane me. Okay, good. I thought I was going to do Shadow Shaman. I was like, oh, please. Just gonna be honest. Be honest with your team. Don't make stuff like, don't pretend it's not what it is. Tell them, be like, I implied here I was gonna play mid, but as long as I can hard carry instead, that's fine. If they ask me why, I'll say I mid and I hard carry. That's what I do. An OD versus a Spectre. I've never really played that matchup. He'll kill himself if he tries to ult me and I'm point blank with him. But that's really unlikely to happen. The radius on Dispersion is, 1,000. I don't want to pick first either. Somebody else should pick first. I'm thinking maybe Medusa instead. But no, because he'll lower my int. That's awful. No Medusa. Medusa is pretty badly countered by OD. I wanted Medusa originally, but that's no longer an option. Storm does hurt Spectre. I can't chase Storm. It's a problem. However, I can catch Storm after a fight if I haven't ulted yet. And he's out of mana. So we got that. A lot of the hard carries I'm more comfortable with, not so good in this particular matchup. We got that. Not really sure. I look at all the hard carries. I mean, I could like Slark or something. It's not really bad. I don't want to lose gold, and I feel okay. They quick picked Alk. I actually don't have a big problem with that. I can go toe to toe with Alk for a while until he gets some big items, and hopefully I have big items. So I really will want the Quelling Blade. I do have a problem with PA. I'll make her buy an MKB though, which is something she doesn't usually want to buy. In the lane I'm going to be in, I actually want to have some mangoes. Fairy Fire, sure. I mean, extra last hitting power. It's always solid to have some good last hitting power. We know Storm's going to go mid. Alk's probably no safe lane, a PA off lane, which is a problem for me. OD, I mean, that's greedy. I don't even know. Maybe Alk's jungle. A Weaver mid. That's okay. That's not a bad pick. I don't love it, but it's alright. Pugna. I do have a problem with Pugna. He's going to ghost people. My Radiance will do more damage, but eh. I love the Earthshaker pick. It's going to blow Pugna up. It's going to stop Storm for long, hopefully. It's just good stuns that we need. A line stun, an AoE stun, stuns on every cast, all that stuff. And good team fight, which is something we're kind of lacking. Mirana's good at team fight. Earthshaker's good at team fight now that I picked him, and I'm decent at team fight. Better at solo, but you know, it's okay. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I believe in us. Should I believe in us? I don't know. What's up, friends? What's up? I love it.
Kind of panicked with the mid pick. I didn't realize that they picked Storm.
It'll be alright.
You
should just have to harass him early and you'll be fine.
Word.
As a fair warning, I'm streaming to basically nobody, but I am recording, so if you talk, it'll be picked up.
No worries. Thanks for letting me know.
Always polite. The game. Guess I wasn't clear enough, but whatever. He's not talking. He's typing, so.
So are you trying to get more viewers?
Everybody recording? I don't even know anymore. This OD is going to be a small problem for me in lane. He's going to drain my ability to use my escape. Dagger is very important to... That was good. Crap. Nice Earthshaker. Sometimes I forget where to look for my damage because they changed it. The good thing is OD doesn't have a ridiculous range by any means. Deny him as much as he can because he's solo. Okay, that was not cool. Alright, I will take a level of dispersion actually. Just because I know he's going to start casting on me. Like that. And I'm going to disperse some of it, I guess you could say. Denied 2 range creeps from him now. That's a big deal. If I had Desolate, by the way, instead, I would have got that last hit. Probably should have taken Desolate. I'm never in my life going to get this range creep. I'm just exercising a lesson in futility here. Can't go under his tower to farm, so we can just split this. I wish he'd hit the small creep instead, because then I could kill this big creep with Desolate. But, you know, it's fine. Creeps are just within range of me last hitting them safely. He's one of those ODs. He's going to keep doing this for the rest of my life. I did get the last hit, though, which is wicked funny. I want to stay in range of this range creep dying. Levels me up. Another level of Spectral Dagger. Now that I have my ring, I'm actually pretty safe. They would need to gank me with 2 good heroes. It's a good stun. I wish it was a little lower so I could actually have right-clicked this OD a little. I've denied quite a bit on him. I have to stay away from that. It's too dangerous. Just one right click is all I want. I'll eat one of my mangoes, just so I'm full mana. That way if things go down, I'll be in a good spot. Which is a lovely, lovely thing. That was bad. Another last range creep denied. I'm almost equal in experience with him. I don't know how far into level 5 he is, but I'm about to be level 5. Oh, he's trying to drain my int already. Starting this crap. The last hits are okay. Certainly not great. Okay, when that happens, I try to get the creep a little early. It just doesn't work out that way. Desolate helps there. 20 damage is 20 damage, you know? My last hit. Still trying to steal my stats. Not cool. Not cool. I tried to pull away there for a second. I tried to pull the creeps out, which succeeded, mind you. So that if Pudge threw a hook, they'd be out of the way. But I know that it's hard to react to something he doesn't know is coming. He's stealing my last hits, and I'm kind of getting pissed. I need them. He needs to chill out and just do his job. He's level 7, so he's actually quite a bit ahead of me now. Just because Pudge was sapping a bit. Not Pudge's fault, he was going for a kill. Can't blame him, just that's how it turned out. I don't need these. Better to finish my treads. Get that last sitting power. I have Haunt now. He really needs to stop this shit, I'm getting pissed. That was ridiculous. I wish I had missed my dagger. Very unfortunate. So normally I might build a Vanguard. In this case, I'm going to. And I said normally, which implied I wouldn't do it. But yeah, I'm gonna. Because right now, it's just not a safe game to be walking around.
Storm could be back, so I don't know where he is.
They have a lot of right-click. Alchemist, PA, Storm even right-clicks. Pugna actually is a pretty big right-clicker. And what do you want me to do? I can throw a dagger. You don't even have ult yet. Or you're gonna stun and then give me mana. Some more money. Alright, now I have at least the stout shield a little bit easier for me to live. A little bit easier for me to jungle too. So unfortunate. Got 2 less hits out of it, doesn't even matter. A little bit of damage, which I will heal. Alright, better for me right now is Desolate. A little more damage.
One is right here, easy kills.
Sorry I couldn't be there faster. I was still regenerating from the fight up top. I know, right? Well, at least he died. Better than nothing. Always the attitude to take. Be grateful for what you do have, not what you don't. I could show up and got a kill, which is good for me. It'll kind of make up for the fact that I'm not getting a lot of farm. I have 400 gold for it, it's not bad. I'm not going to end up keeping this, so I'm actually probably just going to go ahead and sell these 2 things. That way I can actually just go and buy my Vanguard straight. Make it a heck of a lot easier to just get it, be done with it, and be able to participate in these fights.
How did that not hit?
2 top, guys. I do have a TP. Right now I'm buying my Radiance. I'm tanky now. I can take a hit. I want to show up and help. Dispersion to help me get out of this safely. Storm already got out, so I'm safe. Be safe. I'm Spectre. I can't die. My team needs me to be alive. I got a kill and got out. I'm lucky too. The reason I survived is because somebody hit me in Dispersion, hit him in between the Ancients. Alex level 8 has his armlet.
Somebody else can go mid. I'll just push a side lane like top or something.
Dispersion actually does a good amount of damage. When you look at it, like right now these creeps are taking minimal damage from the little attacks that they're doing, but it's still, it adds up. And something like PA hits me, everybody around me will explode. Now I can farm jungle pretty safely, because these creeps barely do any damage to me. I don't do a lot to them either though. I have to level up pretty fast. I tried, man. Unfortunately, just a little bit too tanky.
Me too.
Always should I kill the little creeps first as Spectre, because your Desolate only works when someone's alone. That counts creeps. So, makes it a lot easier to kill the bigger creeps, the ones with lots of health, and everything else is already dead.
They all came top.
I still have TPs because I've been using my my ult to travel around mostly, which is not a bad thing. It puts me in a good position. About to level up, which is nice. Spectre actually has really poor stat gains. I'm going to level up Desolate, make these bigger ones easier, and killing heroes easier. It matters.
Anybody TP top? Oh, this guy, he kills. Nice, good job.
Get mana, right shaker. Mana, please. Okay, I guess never mind. I didn't need it anyway. I stopped attacking this creep because he actually might kill himself on me. I didn't get either of those.
Shit.
I'm a little confused. Whatever. Oh, I'm ignoring my own advice.
Good job.
can use my Desolate effectively. Now let's watch this carefully. Need damage. I can't really fight them, but I can like make it seem like I can. I have no mana.
Where is he?
He's in the trees. He's probably in TP. Let him go.
Good try, good try. Don't force it. Oh, bad.
I was getting out. I have no mana anyway. Don't be afraid to just ditch. If you're a hard carry, you can't get anything else for yourself. Or your team, I guess if you could. Get out. Nothing you can do. You don't worry about you getting into that late game. And I forgot we had a Mirana, to be honest with you. But I'm glad that we have one. My level is actually kind of 4 right now. I'll level up my dagger. It does cost more mana now, but it does more damage. Which hurts Pugna a lot, because Pugna's making people ghost. So I can do more damage to that ghost because of its magic damage. Bigger slows. Good stuff. Three bottom, guys.
Anybody else can come.
I don't know if we can really stop them from taking the tower. There's 4 bottom. It's just a lost fight. Just go. Alright, that was good. Really need to get my radiance quick. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna go back to farming. Always go back to farming. Especially on Spectre. Hard to farm a Spectre early, so you just gotta get it done. Best you can. Go at it. I showed up for a kill. I got some experience and some AoE gold. That's the best it gets.
That's so low. Alchemist is here somewhere.
I didn't level up Haunt because by the time Haunt's up, I'll have another level and I can level up Haunt then. I leveled up Dispersion in the middle of the fight so that maybe it would help get the kill for us. Unfortunately, that sucks for us. Grab this so nobody else does.
Oh, sorry, bud.
Yep, by the time I have ult up, I will be another level higher, so I'll level it up then. No reason you want to level it up is for that cooldown reduction, and I guess the extra second of it does help. Not a ton, but it helps. Alright, so we'll be ready when I am. Alright, so I won't kill him because he'll die naturally. Saves you an attack. If they're about to die anyway, attack some other creeps so that the dispersion hits them. Make sure your team knows that you're ready to, you know, participate.
Dust, I have dust, I have dust.
I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe Alchemist denied like that. It's easy for Alchemist to deny if he has an armlet. He could be, as long as he's within the range that if he stops armletting, he goes down to 1 HP. He just times it with his stun, so he just lets go at the last second and blows himself up. It's not fun. I'm even further away from my Radiance now. Definitely not something I was hoping to be putting off. I was just about to get the Sacred Relic. I should have told them not to fight. That wasn't really a good time. Didn't have vision of most of them. But, you know, it happens. I was worth some money to the Storm, but fortunately he's a high net worth hero right now. So that's not a lot. Comparative net worth can really make or break the worth of it.
I'll try to bait.
I don't know what he thinks he's doing, but it's not farming this camp.
It is. Good job, Butch.
I'm actually going to go ahead and send this here. The main reason why is because I'm going to have the money. Yep, there it is. Now I can send it to myself. It's already there, I guess, but it works for me. Now, when my ult's ready, I do a lot more damage. The real me, that is. My illusions don't do anymore. They don't benefit from bonus damage. I'm not gonna ult for that. We're not gonna get a kill.
They're all bots, so hopefully they get lots of good farm Spectre.
I have my ult, but we really need to have a good fight to make it worth it. I almost have Radiance. I'm not going to chase because I will die for it. Storm and everybody else will collapse on me. I will go on this to try to save Pudge because I have a better chance of living at this. Get back from my allies so they don't get stunned with me. I'm gonna take that bounty rune, okay? I need it more than my team does. I almost have my Radiance. I really need to have it like 5 minutes ago. It's gonna ruin an his armlet. So whenever he unarmlets, he'll just die.
Alchemist is over here.
Got some health. Alright, so after I'm done with that, the best thing I could probably get would be maybe a Diffusal Blade. Not really sure. Diffusal Blade's probably a good item. I like Diffuser Blade. I think it adds a lot. Well, I have Radiance now, so I can actually do stuff. Now that I have my Radiance, fighting is going to be a lot easier. Alright, so it's down. We can get a good initiation. This will be,
I have a TP, I'm just gonna keep pushing this side.
we'll be good to go. He doesn't have a TP, guys.
I need Monkey King Bar so bad.
As long as I can stay close, I can do stuff. My Radiance is burning them slowly. He still has mana. Apparently you don't care, you're getting carried away here. I'll attack the ward. Nice. That was big. That was all good stuff. I don't really have any mana to help you Pudge, I'm sorry. Looks like you were done. Gotta get some money here. Gotta work towards my attack speed now that, you know, illusions get benefit that stuff. Very big deal. Almost have my Diffusal. It'll help me against Storm. It'll, you know, while he's not ball lightninged, he'll be losing mana every time I hit him, every time my illusions hit him. It'll help against, it'll help against PA, because, well, PA is trying to tank it out with me. I'm doing extra damage, and on top of that, that sucked. On top of that, PA won't be able to blink away. No mana. Weaver should take it.
Alright, I'm coming. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to farm as fast as I can. That's what really matters here. But definitely slow. It was slow going, so it's taking some time to catch up. Almost have my Diffusal.
Just 3 top. In the spot, let's get him in the tower. I'll use that Radiance now if you got it.
No, I bought that, but okay. Just a little flick of the wrist that wasn't intentional. Now would be a good idea actually to buy a Blade Mail. I think. make them, blow themselves up, essentially. Well, actually, no. I think an Abyssal Blade is a good idea. I need to be able to stop Pugna from channeling.
Nice. Get this bottom tower.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab these illusions as soon as I get my Diffusal Blade. We could fight if we really want to.
You should, man. I mean, you got that early radiance. Might as well use it.
Right. I just meant that they're about to push mid, so if we want to TP back, we can try.
Oh, yeah. Good defend. Good job. I'm gonna push this bottom.
That's all it takes. Now I have the increased attack speed. My Diffusal Blade's even more effective. I'm gonna push in mid. Ooh, a regen rune. That's sexy. I love to get regen runes just after a fight. That's really unfortunate. I get my farm. We could. I could use Aegis. Problem is they're all up, and Weaver's dead, so it's probably not a great time. I need my Basher if I plan to fight as the game progresses. Give me some health, some damage, and the ability to just shut down Pugna. And hopefully stop Storm, so if I bash him. Gives me a couple seconds to hit him. I'm coming, but I'm slow. Here's Shadow Blade. Do we have detection? I don't know why he thought that would work. That's not how that works. I don't have any mana, Weaver.
Just constantly chasing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got the OD. He blew himself up on me. That's why I said the matchup was not that bad. OD from point blank, casts his ult, he dies, not me. He was gonna die anyway. He didn't really stand a chance. I'm gonna finish my Abyssal Blade real quick. I'm really close. And defining very close is a little bit hard, but I'm pretty close. Creep Wave should get me what I need. If I get there fast enough to actually get the Creep Wave, which I'm gonna miss most of it. I think another one showed up.
I don't have any more. Yes.
So now a Mantis Style would not be bad, just for the infusion factor and all that.
Oh god. We're doing this.
I have Abyssal Blade. I'm showing up, but I'm going to be a little bit late to the party.
Terrible. What's that?
He just charged a stun, careful.
They have much more carry than us, it seems.
I think we're gonna make it through. It's a rough game though. Oh, thanks, Nifu Mavel. Sorry if I butchered your name. I did my best. Looks pretty accurate. Glad you enjoy me not hard carrying my team, despite my position 1 status. I think we still have a solid chance at this game, even. Can we get a little bit of sentry coverage when we walk out? Because realistically, one of our problems is that we can't chase them when they go invis, and a lot of them have invis and other such escapes. I do. Thank you for your vote of confidence. I spelled sentry awful, but hey, you know. Ult's up, by the way. So if we can get one hero, you know, isolated, we got this. Nice job, guys. That's a big take. I wish I got the kill, but hey, you know, it is what it is. What am I gonna take? Probably the health. I need to survive these fights better. I'd love to have the decreased Spectral Dagger, but it's not really gonna change much. I don't have the mana to support it. I should get a Scotty. That's a good idea. After I get this mana style. I'll stand right next to this Plugna all day. That's a dead PA. Oh, yes, the satisfaction. I'll blow as many of these things as I need to. It's worth it. Sorry you had to die for that. Nifum E Val. I hope that was relatively accurate. I tried. I'll burn it into my head. I don't have a lot of mana. It's a problem. I survived a really long time. I sold my recipe, by the way. Bought and sold, because I was going to buy it to buy out, but buyback is more important. So now my team knows if things hit the fan, we get buyback. They're strong, but we just got their racks. Hey guys, since we have all of their towers, can we get the sanctuaries? I meant sanctuaries, not racks. That was kind of silly.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Where did you come up with such an interesting name, by the way? I'm just curious. Like, did you make it up, or is it from something? Really? I'm in love with your name now. That sold me on it. I'm on board. I did not expect that. Oh, that's a problem. I have to save for buyback. Can't buy anything, which is sad. I think I can solo this this Alk, but it's gonna be hard. Nice job, guys.
Yeah.
He's gone. Let's push friends. Alright, we can take the sanctuary while we're here. Let myself regen in between. It's certainly not ideal to be at low health during this whole jazz. I guess he has experience to gain, so it's not so bad that he took that. Yeah, let's do that. I could really, really use Aegis. I need to buy my Diffuser Blade 2 soon as well, which is unfortunate. Ooh, Bashing Roche. How's it feel? You jerk. Of course. Alright, we're good to go. Yeah, I could use a top off as well.
Barrier.
He has a ward down. Let's just back up and chill. You know, a Pugna ward. Alright, my ult's up, guys, and I'm full health, full mana with Aegis. I'm ready to rumble. Alex away from his team. Stop him from doing what he wants to do. Dagger just for that extra damage in between attacks. I don't have any mana, guys. I don't have a lot of health either. Oh, you got Alk. Oh, amazing. Yeah, let's push. That was painful. Let's just back up and take their sanctuary. Best thing we can take because we don't have we're not strong enough over here right now. Oh, okay. This is ranked, and I'm about 3k MMR. I'm at 2.9. I haven't played ranked in so long. Like I started playing ranked like 2 years ago, and I stopped for like ever because ranked just makes me angry. But I feel that I'm in a good place, you know, like a good skill level to handle ranked and hopefully progress through the MMR. So this is like a 2.9k match, roughly. I'm trying to build my way up. Single draft your bay. Yeah, I like to play a lot of the alternate modes, but obviously in ranked, there's only 3, so this is all pick. I like Captain's Draft, but it just takes too long. I just can't devote that sort of time to playing. Oh, DD. All right, we can push and win, guys. I got my Manta style. I have a DD. Let's do it. The only thing I don't like is ability draft. Like, I don't really count as a main game mode anyway, but I'm not a fan. I get so used to the heroes as they are that I don't like to mess with it. My DD will be out when we get there, but my Manta should be able to handle that tower like nothing. I'll wait though to see if Storm jumps on me. I still have Aegis. I'm just gonna, if they're gonna jump on me, I'm gonna let them. The ward's gone. I got gem. I'm just gonna leave with it. Be safe about this. Alright, so I want Scotty. It's a nice item. Was it really about to expire? For real? Oh, Jesus. I didn't even realize. I'm so bad with timing the Aegis. Come on, get that stun off. Trying to defuse him. I have buyback if it comes up, but buyback. I would love to buy back to kill this guy, but eh. Yeah, you're right. I probably need an MKB. I hate buying MKB. I haven't really been having a problem with her. She's not really strong, you know? But Alk has a Radiance, right? So, probably a good idea. Plus, extra bashes. Getting stuck on my headset cord right now. Jeez. I'm just a huge fan of Scotty. I love it, but you're right. It's probably not the item. Boring. Yeah. It's alright, though. I'll buy my MKB, and I'll eat them alive. Won't even be an issue. I don't want to buy back. It's too close to the time I'm gonna spawn. It's kind of a waste. Earthshaker cast. Oh no. Maybe ults. No, the miss. Nice. I love it. I'll be back in 10. If you can just survive that long against OD, you'll be fine. Keep him busy. I know I should have moved on. I was too busy watching OD. Might be. How much my buyback cost? So I almost have enough surplus for my Demon Edge. Good news. Also my Diffusal too, so that's also good news. I love all of this good news. More items, more money. I want a Moon Shard actually, that would be nice. I do a buttload of damage. Do I use Reddit? No, not really. Why? I mean, I read on Reddit every once in a while because people have feedback on different like Dota characteristics, but I don't have an account. I don't really go on very often. Every once in a while, I peruse it for Binding of Isaac because that's an appropriate place to look up stuff like that. Alright, gotta haunt him a little bit. I'm gonna make this count when I get it. Oh, nice, man. Good for you. What MMR are you at? Not that it's exactly telling of skill, but just curiosity. And do you have a full 5 stack? I'm just curious. Not that it applies, I'm just wondering. It's hard to find that many people. Alright, to be very careful here. I can see out, but... They're bored. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I mean, if we can get in there, if we can get an invis in there that they can't see coming, we could try. I have buyback, so we can initiate a fight without haunt. I can buy back and haunt in. Hoping for that. Hoping for that hook. Go. Okay, Phantom Assassin. You do you, I guess. I need somebody to break Storm's Lincolns when he comes in so I can evistle him. Very important to stop this Storm from doing what he wants to do. And tag as many people with my slow as possible. I'm back and ready, friend. Let's take it. Oh, my illusions didn't get us. Alk's trying to fight me, how cute. I have an Abyssal too, but he's running. I got him before I died. Well, that's good, man. 1500 is not bad. It's not like anything to be embarrassed about, you know. 1500 is a respectable number. Well, I gotta answer this question. I definitely think that MMR isn't always telling, especially since you could stop playing for years. Like, you know, either not playing the game or playing unranked. And your MMR obviously no longer really speaks to what you can do. It takes a long time to build MMR. Like, I've been winning, you know, a little bit over half my games, but it's been a slow trudge from like 2700, and I'm now, if I win this match, gonna be like 29. It takes a while. It's good that you have friends to play with, though, especially friends who you really know, like from elementary school, for example. Play it safe, guys. When I'm back, I have MKB, so I should be able to destroy them. I calibrated into like 2 point something when I started playing. I feel like the calibration's always weird, because I during one of the events, you could get new calibration if you got enough matches in, and I calibrated at lower than what I am, and I was like, what? Like, I don't know what they measure during calibrations, but it's not wins either, because I actually won more than half my matches. Alright, well, taking PA out is a good take. I'm about to be back. Match like this, you just gotta pressure them as much as you can. Nice. Alright, let's take that bottom tower. Should be easy. Has no health. I don't have buyback for a while, so be aware of that. Let's play it safe, okay? Yeah, they bought back, so let's just take it and roll with it. Somebody buys back, just let them enjoy that huge loss in money and don't let them take anything for it. Alright, Weaver has a heart. I love it. This game is getting ridiculous. Yeah, just save for buyback if you can. Very important. Gotta take this while we can. Free money. Let's be careful here. If we can get this Roche somehow, then we can probably win the game pretty easily. I have ult, by the way. Finally. Alright, they're watching the Roche pit. They attacked my illusion. Gotta use your illusions to trick people. Cooldown on Manta's pretty low. 30 seconds isn't bad. Nice job, guys. Let's march down mid. Don't even worry about the bottom lane. In 22 seconds, I have buyback just in case shit hits the fan. So let's just go for it. With my MKB, I'm not afraid of PA. Fine. I guess we can take it, whatever. Alright, we have Megas. I have buyback, but no ult, so I'll wait. Nice job, Weaver. Weaver's actually killing more than I am. Nice. But we got Megas for it. So, either way, we're in a really good spot. And I love it. At this point in the game, it's just important to make sure that you hold something back. Don't go all in. You know, I have buyback. That's our holdback. Just in case everything goes wrong, we have a shot. I'm hopefully not going to have to use it, but it's nice to have it. Our Mega Creep should help us. Alk can push them pretty easily, but some people will struggle. Like Pugna's going to struggle to push back Mega Creeps, which he is right now. They don't have any racks on us.
I'll have room somebody else take it.
I'm actually going to buy Boots of Travel as soon as I can. That was nice. Weaver's attack got off. That way I can go in without having to ult. I have ult and buyback. Alright guys, are we ready? I know Weaver's dead, but can we do something about this?
Should I buy back?
I wouldn't bother. Save it just in case. I have buyback too, so we'll play it safe.
Okay.
They're already getting pushed into their base on all lanes. All I need to do is get 1 or 2 kills and the game's over. MKB doing work. Thanks for the suggestion, man. Can't do anything to me. That was cool. Walks out and uses Bloodstone. Why not? Long game, but a worthwhile game. So satisfying. Do up the next one. I'm at 2,888. That's my exact MMR now. I gained 24. That's not bad. Okay, next match is already up. I think in that match you can see from the net worth that me and Weaver were dominating. Alchemist obviously had a lot of money, but he's an alchemist. That shouldn't surprise anybody. I'm kind of sad that match pinged so fast. I was going to do a, big thing. I can do a quick one. Let's just look at the trends here. We were actually in. The game was pretty close up until about 45 minutes. Player net worth, I was pretty high most of the game. Weaver caught up kind of later. Oh, he was high most of the game too. And they had their Alch, and they had... And we actually just pretty much owned everybody. We had all of the money. The player level stayed, pretty good for me. For example, I went to the higher amount once we started team fighting more. What kinds of picks are we talking about here? Looks like we need a jungler, actually. I'm not necessarily going to play Legion, but will at least do something in the jungle. Shouldn't really be focusing on this, but I am. Where was the damage? That's most important. You can see that obviously I did so much damage that they couldn't have possibly, gone through with it, and Weaver backed me up. And that match was basically just a long, drawn-out version of, slow farm until we have enough. Ooh, I love to see them all lose gold. Morana can be a little bit scary. Not really for Legion so much, but I don't want to get stunned for a year. I'll tell you that right now. We have a Wind Ranger. We have a Crystal Maiden. I'm okay with fighting a Spirit Breaker. He's not going to win a duel against me. Ever. I get good mana from Crystal Maiden, which will help me jungle a little bit faster than I could have otherwise. What's up with my name? Oh, well, so my name is from the Iliad/Odyssey, when Odysseus is sailing his ship through one of the straits. On one side is Scylla, the six-headed monster that supposedly will kill 6 of your sailors when you go by, no matter what. And Charybdis is the gigantic whirlpool. It's supposed to supposedly be like a giant face or creature that sucks in the water like 3 times a day. So Charybdis is the risky route, while Scylla is like the guaranteed loss route. And I just stole Charybdis straight from that. Loved the name ever since I saw it. Huge fan. I'll lock in Legion. I have faith. Not super original, but, it's something. I like it. I'm a fan. All my windows that are open. Jeez, getting distracted. So I'm gonna have a problem with PA a little bit, but I'll get an MKB. Who cares? I love this communication. We're talking about tangos, talking about all that kind of exchange work. I love it. Just what you need in a good team. Yeah, I've been using my name, Charybdis, I don't know, forever. Like, since I was probably 11. So all my accounts for, Xbox, PlayStation, random site X, random site Y, Steam, of course. It's all that. Figured I might as well have one consistent name for everything, so it can never go wrong. Boots, then dagger. So, I'm glad we're talking about the game again because I got super distracted. I go Shadowblade on Legion sometimes. I probably will. I could get a Silver Edge instead of going an MKB. The thing is, I don't like to not build a Blink. I usually find that if you try to just build a Shadowblade, once they start putting sentry wards down, you never get your duels anymore. I've done it. It's rare. I have not done it in a long time. I'm usually a big fan of the Blink, although it is expensive to build all at once, which is not fun. I think it works out. Thank you, Anti-Mage. You're my hero.
No problem.
I think that I think Silver Edge can be the right choice if you have a lot of people you're trying to disable the passives of. I think I could do it this game. I mean, I could.
Yes, my boy. I'll just wait a bit.
By the way, I'm streaming right now, so if you talk, your voice will be recorded. Just feel it's polite to let you know that.
Penis.
I hope he got that out of his system.
Are you a Smurf or it's your normal account?
No, this is my real account.
Okay.
I'm not super popular, don't get me wrong. There's not like 300 people watching. It's just, in general, it'd be recorded.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Zam seems like a cool dude. This Slark does not seem like a cool dude. I don't need that all chat nonsense going on. I'm thinking this is probably the best camp to start on. Usually, I like to start at medium camps when I'm in jungle. I find medium camps a whole lot of benefit. They give you fast level 2, more so than other camps.
Good breakers bottom.
Yet they still, they're within taking range. Like, obviously, I'm going to take this camp probably with one spell.
There's CM.
It won't be a big deal. I'm not even going to bother with the Ring of Basilius this time. I don't think I need it. I think I'll be okay. I feel pretty comfortable jungling in the Radiant jungle. Wolves is not what I was hoping for. I'm really hoping for Mud Golems, to be honest. Mud Golems are just so amazing. The little wolves are okay, though. They don't do too much damage. I get good counters off them, which is always lovely.
Rhina's bottom.
Alright, so
Can you
we'll move
use
the small camp here.
small stack to pull the wave?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to stack it in a little bit though, so it's gonna take some time because a single stack won't do it. They blocked my camp on that big one.
Okay.
I'll try to stack it. It'll take some time though because I have to go farm the lower jungle, which is pretty far away.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time.
I can't take that camp. That's too strong.
The rune is up if you want the bounty.
Okay, I'll get it.
Because I can link there too, but I prefer staying in link.
Okay, you can go ahead and take it, Crystal Maiden.
DD's bottom.
I don't like waiting for people to pause. I do out of courtesy, like I always do it, but it's not fun. Ooh, Slark AFK, that's not cool. I feel bad. Alright, I will go stack for my good friends. I'm a nice guy.
Yeah.
I gotta be there in time, let's see. I have to pull them out and up. I'm slow, which will actually help.
Yeah, but need to play more passively. We're okay. They're not very good.
That was a really bad pull. I stacked the camp, but my pull was a little bit messed up. I got
Okay,
one
no
creep.
problem.
I got the creep and the catapult. They'll die. Bit better than nothing, right? Playing as Legion Commander is a very, very boring experience. Prepare yourself for a lot of AFK
I'm
farming.
missing both.
I could just not touch the keyboard for minutes at a time. I'm glad he could use my stack. It slowed down my farm, but it's worth it for my anti-mage. He's a hard carry, not me. Alright, I should be able to take this. It's just gonna be rough. They do a lot of damage to me. I love when I level up something, like, you know, my passive, and then immediately use it, making it already worth it. I am struggling getting the mana to continue being in jungle, but once I get my power treads, I should do enough damage with my counters to survive, as long as I don't take any camps that are too ridiculous. I'll keep that for him. I'm gonna leave the skeletons alive because they're gonna give me extra counters on the big one.
Yeah, don't worry.
I'm gonna go use our sanctuary because I'm greedy and I don't care about them.
I got a ring, so I can sustain.
Yeah, this is
She's out of mana, she can't leave.
This is a Silver Edge kind of game. Nice job, Tinker. I'll heal you, okay? Wow, good thing I was walking over coincidentally. You probably need to go back to base now, though.
Care, don't.
I hit the wrong creep. That was a big mistake. Yet again, I love the little creeps that give me those counters that I want. What I like about Legion is the counters you get always are at your target. They're not
people
at.
them. Yeah, don't worry.
They're not at the other creeps.
No, it's up to.
You don't counter at who hits you. You counter at the person you're aiming at. Much more helpful. Because if you're hitting a support, everybody who tries to stop you just hurts them more. Wow, this Marana's just not a nice person. Leave the anti-mage alone, you know?
Yeah, sorry about that. I thought Tinker would go in.
Need to get my duel nice and quick. Alright, they're already pushing, so I can freely take this camp. No, they're not gonna mind.
Yeah. Just watch for arrow. Yeah.
I gotta get fast enough to kill this so it stops slowing me. Marana salving up, so that's not really gonna yield me anything. Oh, I should probably take that. I'll come get it. Okay, you can take it, I suppose. How strong are you right now, Anti-Mage?
Just wait. They're gonna come.
I think they spotted me, so I'm just gonna back up.
Rena's going mid.
Rana went to their sanctuary, she's probably healing up. Be aware of that stuff, because you have to expect the full health, full mana hero. Back to farming for me. Get my Shadow Blade as soon as possible. They're all top. I'm actually surprised though. Wind Ranger just got the kill there. That's a big deal. I love it. Now that I'm level 7, I'm a lot scarier. Got that level 4, press the attack. Cannot believe it's a strong dispel. That's so ridiculous to me. Put that on somebody, take off stuns, take off anything pretty much. One of the reasons you'd want to go Shadow Blade over Blink Dagger anyway, although it's a little bit more expensive, there are actually stats on it that you use. There's no real stats on a Blink Dagger, it doesn't do anything for you. Usually you want to hit the big creep first, because he gives a health aura. The gigantic stone golem, granite golem. Ancient granite golem, whatever his name is. That guy. I hate the first one just because, I don't know, wasn't paying attention. That's really my bad.
Good breaker missing, carrot top. He's charged.
There we go. Next level of my passive. Make me a little bit stronger, especially in duels. Now let's wait for these to spawn. Do. Yep, now my health's fine.
Oh, they plan on letting me free farm, which is nice.
Yeah, they're ridiculous for letting you free farm. They're not coming for me either.
It's a good plan though. I love it.
This what's happening right here, this whole letting me farm the jungle thing, it's not usually that easy because somebody will try to stop you. But if you get lucky, you'll have the easiest jungle of your life.
I got TP, guys. SB's bottom. Care.
I'll wait for the bounty room to get me a level. Already 8 and 3, looking good. Now I get that increased counter lifesteal. I love it. Animal. If you don't get lucky with your procs, you can really lose some health. There. Coming.
Oh, please.
Sorry.
Jeez, my bad.
Wasn't in time. Played it safe and I did not pay for it.
My bad. I feel ashamed of giving them 1 kill.
Yeah, it's alright though. We'll make it up. I didn't die even though I deserved to. Gotta be careful when you go in that greedy. I walked into them and the situation just got worse and worse. Another hero, you know, we're all out of position. You really have to be careful going in like that. They will take advantage. Mage jungling, I should expect that. Myself that strength. My blinked sorry, my Shadow Blade's coming in. After that, I'm gonna build a Blade Mail. Because this PA is going to regret playing PA. I can get that extra damage, extra attack speed.
I'm sticking on farming bottom right now, so there's missing though. I get tower.
It's a dead Murano. Probably. Ooh. Got away. That's shocking.
Shadow Queen's bot. You got Shadow Blade? Prepare yourself. Wait. Let him come. Because you will. Maybe not.
It's okay. I'll just wait out the cooldown in here. I'm actually going to go the full Silver Edge first. It's just easier.
I'll push it back. Somebody for me.
Thank you for continuing the ult. Appreciate it. I can heal you if you want. Yeah, let's go to the Sanctuary. And bottom tower to anti-mage. This is a wonderful life we live.
Thanks, them.
And now I have an Invis rune in addition to my Shadow Blade, so I'm gonna go looking around in their jungle. See what they're doing. Let them go. I'll get him. Slark's dead. They're all coming, careful. He's here, Invis, guys. He has a shadow amulet, so he's not going anywhere. There it is.
Don't worry for me, guys. I'm just farming bottom.
And his tower is about to fall. I will be as greedy as I can. Make sure that tower falls to me. I'm pretty strong comparatively now.
Oh no, PA's bottom.
There's not a whole lot they can do at this point to stop AM, because AM is just getting free farm down there. He's almost got his Battle Fury. Kind of almost. He's pretty close. Coming. Slark knows. They either have a ward or he's very attentive. Now you get there for the duel. Yes. Lovely. I'm about to have Silver Edge, so PA will never matter. Preemptive stuff. Get some stats. Love my life. Then I'll get my blade mail. Now it's a lower cooldown. Rana sees me. I see her. Silver Edge is so good against people like Slark and PA. Stop Slark from gaining his stats, which matters a lot. I can get a Deso. Nobody else will buy one.
Can you heal me, Legion?
Of course, my friends. Anything for you. Yeah, this game is, it's not going to be a thing, I don't think, which is wonderful. 'Cause I need some wins in my life right now.
I feel sorry for them, though.
Been talking to your girl. Dota is greater than girlfriend. I have a girlfriend too, and I tell her to go away so I can play Dota.
Duel, duel.
Yeah, I was slow at reacting, I'm sorry. There's no excuse for it, I just was. Alright, I'm gonna get in the Slark real quick. He doesn't have a Shadow Blade, so he'll have to waste ults. Oh god. Jesus Christ. That is a dead Slark. And I had an Arcane Rune when I did it, so duel's up soon. Seems fair. Lovely. Who could I kill with this? PA is one of the squishiest they have. I wait till one of them shows, though. I have to be really careful about what I do here. Right, that's a Slark. He's gonna ult, and he's gonna try to attack the Tinker. He's gonna go up. I don't know if he knows I'm over here, but he's probably TPing. Slack's still here, guys. See ya, man. I appreciate your feedback. You're a good dude. And good luck with whatever you're going to do. I don't know what it is, but good luck. Get my 30 damage. Oh my god. Who'd they kill? Crystal Maiden, no! Okay. I could kill most of them. I just find one.
I'm gonna go eat up on fort somewhere and get some kills.
I'm just gonna farm up my Desolator real quick.
Well, my Menta's almost up too, so.
Just figure be safe about it. I want to make sure I don't lose a duel to one of them. It's a momentum that they don't need right now.
We need to get some rags.
Yeah, we do. We got both our sanctuaries, right? Yep. Get a little bit of money real quick. About to get my bounty rune here. Lovely bounty runes.
Coming, red.
Oh, still theirs too.
Shit, they all on you. No. Care about him.
Deso's in my stash. Once the courier's done, I'll grab it. Still don't blame no.
Couldn't get any kills, sorry.
Once my Deso hits me, I'll be able to take whoever walks out of their base. Eric's premium prices. Is that somebody in this game or someone from stream? Must be somebody from stream, because there's nobody in the game that has that name and I don't recognize it. SU? Okay, noted. But I'll add you, but I have to wait till the game's over because I don't want to minimize. Because obviously this game is close. I could win at any second. I love the excitement too. That's me. Alright, see you, man.
I'm coming mid.
Go on, this Marana. If you can stun her for just a second, she's dead. I don't care how many there are.
I'm coming to you, I'm coming to you. Shielded.
This is, I'm surprised I killed him. That ability does, like, no damage. Game is nice. Yeah, they can't stand up to us. Anti-mage
No,
is
they
a
got
Battle
no
Fury
crowd
and
control.
a Manta, like it's done. We have a Deso, so this will be fast.
I'm pretty bad by now without any kills, so.
Not while I'm getting attacked, I won't.
Sorry. I won't let you down.
Oh, he does damage though.
Get the arrow, man.
Oh no! You know what? Honestly, in this kind of game, it doesn't even matter. We're fine.
They all left at me. Time to farm.
Almost at my blade now.
Oh, she crit. She crit.
Oh geez, they got some money. We got racks though, so that we're fine.
No, it's alright.
They're not in the
I
kind of
just get
place.
a BKB.
Yeah, they're at the kind of place where they really can't handle a lane of super creeps anyway. They're gonna struggle with this top lane. PA does have a Battle Fury. She's the only one who can take it. Alright, I'm back
Yeah,
up.
she
soon.
did 1,000 damage with that stifling dagger.
Oh Jesus, man. That's
like
okay.
2 times.
I'm gonna go kill her for you. I'll get vengeance for us both.
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. They let me free farm anyway.
Who do we have here? Shadow Fiend. He's a little bit of a bitch compared to me right now. I'm not even that fed because I'm not anti-mage, mind you, but I got enough money to make things happen. Make sure you always go back out of vision before your Shadow Blade ends. You have to be very careful about that. That is when things go horribly wrong. We have to get somebody here, though. My blade mail's here. Next would probably be... Yeah, Mjolnir, why not? No, actually, yeah, Mjolnir. I'm not going to bother with the whole MKB nonsense. I have the Silver Edge. It's just a waste. Maybe a Basher would actually be better. Yeah, I'll build into an Abyssal Blade.
Let's go, let's go. We go or not?
It's okay, I'm fine. Sorry, friend. Are you gonna... Oh, I'm coming back in. Okay, I'm not coming back in. I'll see what happens.
Oh, I got stunned.
I let you live, friend. I died for you. Do not forget me.
Alright. Never.
I got a duel for it, so it's cool. Every duel, it's worth it. It adds up, you know. I killed somebody, I died. The net worth, you know, similar. I got 604, they got 770. It's a similar amount, but then I gained permanent damage. You know, 18. That's an item, you know what I mean? 18 damage for me would be more than an Ogre Club. Though I don't get the health, so. Like 1,000 gold. Yeah, what's literal 18 damage? I wonder. Like what? It's just flat damage. And only damage. The Blades of Attack, I guess. So it's 2 of these, so it's actually 840 gold. That's a good way to think about it. 840 gold I gained in addition to that, technically speaking. All worth it when you put it in perspective. And then I actually bought an item too. So. Even more wonderful. All worth it.
Shadow Fiend easy here.
About to get him level 20, get him some armor. Not really gonna help me a lot against a lot of their damage, but it's something. Not much going on in their jungle, I guess. Nobody's there. I see 2 people fighting bottom.
I got 1 Rax mid, we can finish it.
Alright, I'm coming.
Go. Get invis. I'll follow in.
Oh Jesus, the damage is real. Nice. I got lucky. Spirit Picker killed himself on me because of Blade Mail. He's complaining, of course he is. They always complain when they lose. Basically, we won because just singularly, I think our players were just better. They also didn't have a great team lineup. They don't have a lot of stuns. Spirit Picker has a good amount. Moron has 1 stun, but that's really it. And as Antimage pointed out, they don't really have good crowd control. Get some money. Bash is coming in, which is always wonderful. Oh geez, this isn't even close anymore. While they're busy with that, I'll just have our mega creeps just destroy this. Well played, team. I believed in us from the start.
Good job, guys. I commend you.
I'll commend that Antimage. He was a good guy. He's cool. Awesome. So, this particular game, I would say it's going to be pretty obvious since you look at the graph. I'm sure it is. Player net worth. Right from the beginning, my net worth was in the top 3. Anti-Mage was actually only in the top 4 because Tinker was going crazy and Windranger was going crazy. I mean, we had 4 of the top 5 GPMs right off of that. Our net worth. Different, but still. Player level, I mean, I was actually pretty poor for most of the game. Tinker was super high. Anti-Mage was within reason, you know? Even Windranger. I mean, we had all the levels and all the money right from the beginning. And so you can see right here, right around 10 minutes, it just started going in our favor because we have all the money. We have everything. It doesn't really matter. With damage, our Tinker went crazy. Our Windrunner went crazy. Me and Anti-Mage mattered, mind you, but we really hadn't come fully online, so we did some damage, but it wasn't huge. Crystal Maiden was all over the map. She did everything. I saw her in every fight, pretty much. Her 16 assists attest to that. And me and Antimage played safe, so we didn't get a lot of damage, but we didn't die either. We like kept our net worth where it was at. All of us, all the 4 of us, had a buttload of net worth. And Krista Maiden, although she didn't have much, she bought 2,000 gold worth of support items. So you can just see how every single smaller factor, all of them point to the fact that we were just playing better than them, which is just something that happens. Sometimes you just get matched up with people who are at different skill levels, and that's just part of the MMR system. Well, it's reaching that time of the night, so I'm going to end the stream here. I appreciate all you guys for watching. As I said, I'll remind you, my scheduling has changed, so I'll be back Wednesday instead of Thursday. So Sundays today remains the same, but Wednesdays will be the new day. So thanks for stopping by, and all you on YouTube, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, I'm going to be one of those people and ask you to, but you know how it is. See you next time.